Hi friends, it's Nancy, and yes, I still feel like garbage, but that's okay. So I want to do a little more work on my journal, found it on paper, but I thought I'd show you a couple of the things that I mentioned in my last video. So I mentioned I was working on granny square, Afghan. These are the 5 colors I'm using. This blue, gray, yellow, white, and pink. Rose, I guess. So I think I've got 103 squares now. I've been meaning to measure. What have we got? About 5 inches. So I could do a few more, maybe 120, and then I'll start assembling it. I could probably do that while I'm on vacation. I've also, for the last 2 days, been working on this slow stitch piece. All of the videos that I've watched, I've seen some using hoops, but most of the slow stitching videos that I've been watching people are just working in their hands. I'm not great at that, so I went ahead. I've had this Q-snap frame for years, a good 30 years, I bet. I have a smaller one too. I think I have a 6x6 somewhere. Who knows? So these scraps of fabric came from a very old quilt patch collection that I got at an antique store. I know this one for sure is over 100 years old because it was part of a quilt block that was marked 1922. So I've just been taking my time, dropping in some stitches, and I've just started adding a little bit of surface texture with a little piece of crochet here, this applique. I'm going to stitch this doily down, and I'm finding it quite enjoyable. I'm going to make it long, and it might end up being a journal cover. Now, one of the things that I dug out is this gingham pin cushion. Look at the teeny tiny stitches in the antenna. And those little French knots are microscopic. I bought this like this with all the needles shoved in it, and I think I'll just grab a dish. I suspect I'm gonna have to wash this, of course. There might be some rust marks, but I thought, wouldn't it be cool to include this this piece in my slow stitched article here? I mean, it's got the right colors, right? I'm sort of curious about what's inside it. Oh, there's some in the back. Why do we always have more needles than we need, but when we need one, we don't have any? This is all hand stitched. I'm going to try to clip that off. Probably all my good scissors are in the other room. So mostly I've been napping, taking Tylenol, and napping. And I thought, this isn't fair. I mean, Doug had aches and pains last weekend, but he wasn't down for the count. And then it occurred to me this morning, I never got a flu shot this year. He did. I had gone up to the pharmacy that's on the second floor of our office building, and I told the pharmacist to call me when he was ready to start doing shots, and then I promptly struck that off my to-do list. And I need some smaller scissors with pointy ends. Yeah, I just, struck it off my to-do list, never thinking, well, actually, Nancy, the thing to strike off your to-do list is actually having a needle shoved into your arm and, being injected with God knows what. So it definitely fell off my to-do list. Doug got his done at work, so I'm thinking that's what's happened here. He only got a mild case because he had the flu shot, and I am paying the price for my hubris. I really am curious about this. So we call this kind of embroidery chicken scratch. Is that what you call it? Where there's these little diamonds are formed on the gingham. Just trying to see if this is... Oh, that's machine sewn. Okay. I'll just kind of cut a little edge off. I'm a little scared to see what's inside it. Looks like ground nuts or something. And that's appropriate because a guy used ground nut shells for pin cushions as well. So that could be what that's all about. Finish cutting this apart. Now, we've had snow, and then there was some more snow. We're under another winter storm warning. Doug went out today because we were out of milk, and I would have donated a kidney for a cup of tea. So he went out and got milk for me. I need milk for my tea. Do not put cream in one's tea. It's probably a very Canadian, well, British. Oh, that reminds me. Last night we watched Reading the Past. A history YouTube channel, and she usually does Tudor stories, but yesterday her story was about how tea became popular in Britain. Something hard in there. If I remember, I'll link that below. Yeah, last couple shows. She does a new one every Friday, but the last couple have been topics other than Tudor England, so that's kind of cool. The woman's name is Dr. Katrina Marchant. All right, I'm going to give that a soak, and I have a feeling it's going to be going somewhere in that region. Cute, 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 cute. Now, here's something else I found in my stash. Can you even believe this? This is the route that Queen Victoria took on her Diamond Jubilee, the 60th anniversary of her ascension to the throne. It's not in great shape, even less great shape with me making a mess of it. The back is filthy. But I might have to think of a way to restore it. We'll see how that goes. Yeah, I'm blown away that I had this and didn't think to yeah, it's too big to go in there, but anyway, so what I am doing, last time I made the pages that had lace on them. I got all the lace stitched down. As you see, I made 10 lacy pages. I only need 8, but I am going to use all 10 because they're the right size, and I'm just gonna. Now, I have these other 8 pages. This is from that 1901 book called Queen Victoria, Her Life and Reign. And I just took pages out of the book, cut them down a bit, used my duckle edge trimmer to trim them down. I'm going to ink up the edge, and then I'm going to attach, it's a little narrower than the standard page. I think the standard page was 4 5/8, and this is 11 1/4, so 3/8 of an inch narrower. So I can have things kind of hanging off a bit. Where it's got these really pretty capitals, I can leave that blank, like not covered up, but put something else. I can have some interactive stuff flipping up and down. There is some blank ones that have significant blank space, except I'm not finding it. Maybe I'm lying. I could be lying. I'm a filthy liar. I thought there was, well, again, I made 10 of them. So it was probably the other 2 that I left out. There it is. What about you? No, it's just this one. Anyway, so I grabbed a tray of some ephemera that I have handy here, and I thought, well, let's see what kind of dates to the correct era and how I might use it. And then, like, this one is 1899, so all $18.99. Oh, there's an $18.98. Let's get an $18.98 one because he just bought pants. Mr. Austin Shantz bought pants in Council Bluffs, Iowa. It's got a... I bought this at the antiques market, but it doesn't have a price on it. This has got some ledger pages in it. I think they're probably too big. That is, oh, very thick paper. Okay. Can I fold this? How wide are you? I might trim a little bit off there. This one I might fold in half. And it is, oh, that's perfect. I'm just going to put a little glue. I don't even know if this is going to be able to come out because I've been so long since I've been in here. It's Saturday today. When was I here last? Wednesday? Wednesday, I think. Yeah, haven't been sitting upright very much. Oh, I forgot I was going to ink that. Sorry for sniffing. Very rude. Oh, no. Dropped my ink. Yeah, these had to be cut down a bit to fit. Okay. Might like to put that in. So let's, and all of these pages have been reinforced. This was brown paper that was probably dates to the 40s, maybe 50s at the latest. Doug brought me a tea from McDonald's. I'm going to let this kind of hang out, and I'm going to go 4 inches. This one's not going to bend, I don't think. So I'm going to want it like that, sort of hanging over a bit. But yeah, it's just going to crack, 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 crack. See that? Actually, sort of like that. And I think I'll leave it this long. I'm going to ink the cut edges. Now it'd be nice if I had a little piece of trim or something to put there. What about that? Of course, I'll have to add some stitches to that. There we go. And then I think this one will bend so that the back can be journaled on. Good show. Good show. Now, what can we put on this side? This is another one that is very, very old. I think this came from a teacher's notebook from the 1890s. I love the color of it. Perfect. One and done. With the exception of sewing. All right, what else we got? Zip codes. That's not old. Some of this, oh, that's an oldie. This is from an old Greek. It had blank pages on it so that you can write on the blank page. Oh yeah, look. You can write on the blank pages, and it between each blank page it had like a Greek manual. There, it's all in Greek, and then in between these pages, printed pages, there was these blank pages. These are absolutely gorge. And it's on rag paper. I'm going to do this one, and then it can be used for journaling, or this could be torn off and be used for collage somewhere else. I will likely add some stitches to this as well. This one I thought I'd go a little higher. Make sure I rub that glue off the back. This is, I think this was from a history of Pennsylvania. This is some law books from during the reign of George III, so this is 1700s. Let's just see if there's any blankness in here. What's this? So George III would have been, and if I'm wrong, you'll tell me, would have been Queen Victoria's grandfather. The next king was George IV, and that would have been her uncle. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to put this way, but just glue two sides so it can be used as a tuck spot. I got these old books at an estate sale last year, sometime in 2024. So I put that there, or should I go lower? Okay. So that'll be a tuck spot. And there's some spots there to add some notes. Okay. I might want something on the back. That's 1925, 28. That's from the 30s. This is 1901. Perfect. Oh, there's the front of it. Oh, her name is Bijou. Bijou Fernandez. I'm thinking I'm going to cut this lady out, but I'm just going to have a quick flip. See if there's something better. There it says Fedora. Did you know Queen Victoria had a sister named Feodora? Her mother was married before she married the Duke of Kent. Yes, there are some lovely ones. Looks like there's actually 2 books in here. This one says 1898, 1901, May 1901. You know what? I'm not going to use a picture. If I was going to use a picture, I'd use a picture of Queen Victoria, I think. Beech nut sliced bacon in glass jars. Look at this, near the throne. These are a mess, aren't they? Okay, I'm not going to use it. What's this? 1910. 10, 20, 10, 10, 10. These are old and I don't want to use them. This one's 1848. I have a couple of these. $18.49. It's also 49. What if I did that? And then it could be opened for journaling on the back. but I'll glue it down this way. Well, that's not going to work at all. Well, I could cut it off. Put you back where you came from. Yeah, these ones are all old. 1847, 38, 53. So I'll put that there. Mr. Ezekiel Weber to Jesse Sheldon. I spelled Ezekiel wrong. I've had these for a long time. I got them at, I think I got them at an antique market for almost nothing. So he got some beef, sausages, beef and sausages and pork, beef and bacon. Okay, there's two. Art portfolios of stage celebrities. So these are photos of famous people as well. Oh, this one. Oh, I love this one. This is about dolls. March 1907. I don't think I'll use any of this. Look at that. It's all French, and this says it's a supplement for the March 1907 journal. Wouldn't it be fun? Some pages are pink, so it's a little magazine for little girls. So it includes, you know, patterns and needlework. Look at this one. Love it. Oh, these were fussy cuts. There's some weird stuff in here, though. This is from that the collage artist. I went to her estate sale back in the fall. I don't think I need that. I might come back to that. These are, well, these are all 1925 too. Look at that one. $100 old, but not old enough. This is the 1900. These are old. 1849. '48. '41. I just have some vintage wrapping paper. I don't think any of this is of any use to me at this point. It's an oldie. 1769. '49. So these are letters. 1878 from Bruges. Love it. 49. Same. Oh, here, I've got one that's already folded. I think I'll use that one instead. What have I got in here? Oh, this is from the First World War. $1890 something. That's 75. Maybe I'll fold it so you can see the picture. That one. Okay. These are all old too. Boots, shoes, and rubbers. Ooh, you're pretty. American Express Company, 1883. $1922. 72. London Missionary Society. I don't think that's very old. $1935. That's pretty. It's from Hamburg, Germany. 1896. I might use that. Okay. I don't want to use up all my good stuff, but I want to use up some of it. Okay, I'll use you. I think this is all wrapping paper. That's just a plastic bag on a piece of cardboard. Keep that cardboard. I can throw the plastic bag out, that's for sure. Okay, let's put this tray back. I do have a Corey, I'm yawning. I do have a book, and the cover is something about dolls. Miss Dolly something or other. And I thought I might use that French doll magazine in that. Okay. These are all from St. Thomas, where I was born and raised, 1882. I'm not ready, not ready, not ready. I also have some checks. I think these are all from the 30s, though. Yeah. All right. Okay. So this is going to have to be chopped down a bit. So oh, I didn't need to chop that all off. Did I? Yeah, I guess I did. 7 1/8. That means this one's too long, too. Just a bit. I can fix that later. Okay. So I'm going to use a little piece of paper. I want this to be able to bend. This will bend. It's not that. It's vintage, but it's not antique. So I've got to get on the mend soon. We start our vacation next week. I will be looking forward to leaving the snow behind. This has been a very, very snowy winter. I don't care for it at all. I don't think I inked the other one. Okay, that goes like that. And I thought it would go like Okay, I folded this check up. I'm gonna make a pocket out of it though. And that way you can see the picture, you can see the date, you can see the handwriting. And then there's room on the back to do a little bit of writing. And then there's a spot here to tuck something. I'll probably tuck a photo or something in there. And what will we put here? Just reaching behind me. Oop, to see what I can drop. I have some avocado dyed paper. That'll do. That's some old paper there too. I have an old checkbook. Yeah, that page I said was from a teacher's notebook. It's 1879. How big is this? 7 1/4. Too big. What's this? Ooh, the Ready Reckoner. Love it. Not going to use it, but I love it. Okay. Put you back where you came from. Quite rusty. Okay, that one looks like it's in pretty good shape. Now, remember to ink this one. You know what? Might want to attach that as a little tab. Yeah, we will. And then that lifts that up. Do we like it? We like it. Let's put it over here. This one was inked. This one was inked. This one was not. So I didn't get very far. I only got 3 of the 8 pages done. But we got to take a look at everything that I'm working on and look at some of the stuff that's languishing in piles. And hopefully that will encourage me to use some of it, I guess. I think I want this to also bend out. Maybe I can put some of those fussy cuts behind these papers. Maybe I wouldn't want to do too much. Your chapter 2, your chapter 3. All right, so I'm going to call it a video and come back again soon. I hope I'm sitting upright without coughing or sweating or cursing my bad immunity. But it is what it is. All right, you take care of yourselves. Don't catch this cold. We'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.